The deck of the Queen Anne's Revenge doesn't feel like a ship. It feels like a predator's ribcage. You're kneeling on the oak planks, and the wood is so hot from the midday sun it's blistering your knees through your trousers. You're scrubbing. You've been scrubbing the same 3-foot section of deck for 2 hours because the quartermaster said there was a shadow of a bloodstain left over from the raid off the coast of Virginia. The bucket next to you smells like vinegar and old sweat.
Ugh.
You look at your hands. They're ruined, raw, red, and shaking. You're 14, and 3 months ago, you were an apprentice printer in London with ink under your fingernails. Now you have the Atlantic Ocean under them. You hear a sound. It's not the waves. It's a rhythmic thump creak, thump creak. You don't look up. You've learned that looking up gets you noticed, and being noticed by the pirates on this ship is a death sentence. But the shadow falls over you anyway. It's a massive, heavy shadow that smells of expensive French brandy and cheap tobacco. The thumping stops right in front of your bucket.
The stain is deep, isn't it, boy?
The voice isn't a scream. It's a whisper that feels like a razor blade against your ear. You look up. Blackbeard is looking down at you. He is wearing his coat today. He's in a coat that's stained with grease. His beard isn't just long, it's braided with wire and hemp. He looks like a man who has decided to become a myth while he's still breathing. He reaches down, his hand twice the size of yours, and grabs your wrist. He lifts your hand, inspecting the raw skin of your palms.
You think this is hard work?
He says. He isn't asking.
You think the salt is your enemy?
He lets go of your wrist and turns toward the horizon. About 2 miles out, there's a speck of white. A merchantman. The Concorde. She's heavy with sugar, silk, and gold. She looks like a toy in the bathtub of the gods. Teach walks to the mainmast. He doesn't call for the bosun. He reaches for the heavy canvas bag sitting at the base of the mast himself. The crew, 40 men who would kill their own mothers for a piece of 8, drop what they're doing. The ship goes deathly quiet. Even the wind seems to hold its breath. He pulls it out. It's not the flag you've seen in the stories. It's black, yes, but the silk is so heavy it doesn't flutter. It thuds when he shakes it open. You stare at the design. A white skeleton. In one hand, a spear aimed at a heart that's dripping 3 red drops of blood. In the other hand, an hourglass. Teach hooks the flag to the line. He looks at you and gestures for you to come closer. Your legs feel like lead, but you move.
Pull,
He commands. You grab the rope. As you pull the flag up toward the Caribbean sky, Teach leans in. His beard brushes your shoulder. You can see the slow matches tucked under his hat. Fuses he hasn't lit yet, but they're waiting.
Do you know why the heart bleeds, boy?
He asks. You shake your head, your throat too dry to speak.
Because the heart is a choice.
He says.
The man on that ship, he's thinking about his wife. He's thinking about the tea he's going to sell. He thinks he has 1,000 tomorrows.
The flag reaches the top. It snaps once, loud as a pistol shot.
The hourglass
Teach continues, pointing a dirty fingernail upward.
tells me the truth. It tells me that I have exactly 60 seconds of tomorrow left. After that, I'm just meat and driftwood.
Suddenly, Teach pulls a flint and steel from his pocket. He lights the fuses in his hat. The smoke begins to curl around his face. It's thick, gray, and acrid. It smells like a battlefield. Within seconds, his head is enveloped in a cloud of sulfur. His eyes look like they're burning from the inside of a mountain. He's no longer a man. He's a demon rising from the sea.
Run to the gun deck.
He growls. The smoke pours from his mouth as he speaks.
Tell the master gunner, the devil is hungry.
You run. You don't look back. You dive through the hatch, sliding down the ladder into the dark, stifling heat of the lower deck. The smell here is different. It's gunpowder and old piss. The men are standing by the 24-pounder cannons. They have their shirts off, skin glistening with sweat in the lantern light. They're holding the rammers. They're waiting for the word. You find the gunner. You deliver the message. The gunner smiles. He has no front teeth. The devil's hungry, is he? He looks at the clock. 1 minute has passed since the flag went up. Overhead, you hear Teach's boots on the deck. He's laughing. It's a sound that makes you want to crawl into a hole and stay there for 100 years.
Fire!
The shout comes from above. The ship heels over as the cannons roar. The recoil slams the wooden carriages back against the bridging ropes with a sound like the world breaking in half. Smoke fills the gun deck instantly. You can't see. You can't breathe. In the chaos, you realize something. The pen you used to sign your apprenticeship back in London, The ink you had under your nails, that life is gone. You're not a printer. You're not even a person anymore. You're a ghost in the smoke, serving a demon who carries time in his hand. You pick up a rammer. Your hands are still raw. The salt still stings. But as the ship lunges forward to board the dying merchantman, you realize you're not scrubbing the deck anymore. You're waiting for the next bloodstain to land.